This is the drive home with
Zac
and TT for the Mill drive home. Driving home from the Den where it finished. Millwall 0. Luton Town 1. Lot of huff and puff from Mill in the second half. Injuries. Not good enough overall, I'd say, from Mill, and probably one of the worst refereeing performances you're ever going to see. Not necessarily biased, just really, really poor. If you don't mind, stick a like on the video, put your comments in below. Obviously, Zac's in the back. We've got Tomo in the front. Gets a bit of car sickness, so don't like going in the back. It's a long drive home. And yeah, put your comments in below what you thought. Obviously, Coburn now looks like he's out. Potential injury. It looked like it could be his knee, which, you know, just as we get a big man, you know, we lose him, and that's going to make a big difference to our season. He looked, albeit one game, he looked a complete difference maker in the, you know, the Sheffield Wednesday home game. So to lose him is really disappointing. And then Cooper goes off at half time because he's injured. So overall, not a very good afternoon for the Lions. I say afternoon, it's barely afternoon. Another 12:30 kickoff. 3 out of, was it 5 games so far? We've had 12:30 kickoffs. We started off with Jensen in goal, a back four of Ryan Leonard as the right back. Left back was Joe Bryan, who had an absolute stinker in the first half. There's no getting around it. Centre backs were Jaffet Tanganga and Jake Cooper. We had a midfield. The midfield was Casper Denor and George Saville. Honeyman behind Coburn, who did start. On the right was SA, and on the left was Duncan Watmore. Like I said, we couldn't really get much going in the first half. The chances were created by Luton, and they scored with the first chance of the game. Really, it was a ball really poorly defended by Joe Bryan. He's headed it back into the pitch. You know, him and Jensen seem to go for the same ball. He's headed it to their player, who's had a shot. It's then bounced back out to the edge of the box, and it was a really nice finish by Mengi to put Luton 1-0 up. They then create a second chance, a really good, shot from outside the box, drilled bottom left-hand corner, and it's a really good save from Jensen. I thought it was going to go in. Anything else you remember from the first half?
They hit a post, but it was shocking. The first piece of shocking refereeing.
Yeah,
where
I remember that.
It was a blatant shoulder into the back from their player. He's turned around and fired a pop shot, and it hit a post. Yeah, it was.
Like I said, I don't think we were good enough. I thought Luton defended really well. Certainly when in the second half, they were really solid. Really, they didn't really have to create anything. 1-0, they looked like they could probably have gone up a couple of levels if they needed to. But it's really, refereeing was just absolutely horrendous. The big decision comes right on half time. There was a lot of time wasting from Luton, as you expect. They're 1-0 up. A silly bit from Mengi, who, it was a nothing ball. He just throws it away on the edge of the pitch and picks up a stupid yellow card. And then Casper Denor picks up a yellow card in the middle for a drag back. You often see it. The player's not really in a dangerous position, but he drags him back and picks up a yellow card. I would say it's a yellow card. It normally is given, but then Mengi does exactly the same. I think it was SA that turned him.
Didn't he just wipe it? I don't think.
No, he rugby tackled him.
It was a drag back. He just wiped him out.
He rugby tackled him to the ground whilst he was through. And you're thinking, if you've booked Denor, you then have to book Mengi. It's a yellow card. You've set the precedence. You can't then decide that the same kind of challenge is not going to be punished. And he doesn't send him off. He bottles it. There's no getting around it. And with the way Luton played today, how defensive they were, losing one of their big centre backs, who, like I said, all three of them played really well today. All three of them played really well, but they've made a mistake there. He should have been sent off. He doesn't get sent off, and that 11v11. Like I said, Luton looked pretty comfortable. Saying that, we come out in the second half. I'm surprised Brian stayed on, although he did have a slightly better second half, to be honest. We had a couple of chances. I don't think Luton really done anything, did they?
No, I don't remember any chances from Luton. They had a couple of corners, but it wasn't like shots on goal to start them. It was just deflected.
Yeah, and we had the best chance of the entire game. Actually, like I said, Mengi's goal for the first goal was a really good finish where he's put it into the bottom. The top was it top right hand corner or bottom right?
It dipped a lot.
Yeah, it was just a really good finish. You could say a goal worthy of winning every game, but any game. Second half, like I said, Coburn's gone off in the first half. Langstaff's come on. And we were all waiting, to be fair. He's not really had an opportunity. He's not really had a chance. Well, he got a chance today. He's put through a lovely through ball. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He's got options. To be fair, his first touch was pretty poor. It's taken him reasonably close to the goalkeeper. But he could go around the goalkeeper. He's a goal scorer, apparently. He's, given the goals that he scored in the lower leagues, in the National League and in League Two, top goal scorer 2 years in a row. And then he's one-on-one with a goalkeeper. We've bought him to put the ball in the back of the net, and he, it is a good save. I've got to say, it was he put his leg out well, and it's gone wide, but your striker's got to be putting that in the back of the net, and he didn't. Well, again, there was a lot of huff and puff from us. Aziz came on down the right and looked lively. Scanlon came on for Brian, which was the second bit of mad bit of refereeing. I think it was a corner. Joe Bryan is absolutely poleaxed in the box. He gets wiped out straight away. He's flat on the ground, doesn't move,
holding his head apparently with his eyes closed as well. He was just like he was still. He wasn't moving. He wasn't rolling around. He was just still. Still,
like I said, poleaxed on the floor, and the ref doesn't blow it straight away. Luton continue to attack. They've got the ball for a little while, maybe at least a minute's worth of play after he's gone down, and it's just baffling because referees. I thought they were told to stop the game for a head injury. He just doesn't. Eventually, Luton win the corner, and it's just really baffling. Luton will think that they should have deserved the penalty. I forgot to say we probably should have had. If you give one, you've got to give the other. So the fact that he didn't give ours in the first half, where Savills took the ball through and he's kind of bumped into. Equally in the second half, I think it's Adebayo who is on the ball. He's going he's going away from goal, and for there's the slightest bit of contact, and he uses that and goes down. I don't know why he doesn't just stay on his feet, but he's tried to win the penalty and doesn't win the penalty. But like I said, the referee Andrew Fox today is an absolute disaster of the game. But we could have taken a point away from the game. Literally the last play of the game, a ball into the box. I think it was was it a corner or a free kick? Corner into the box. Hutchinson rises, headers it really well towards goal, between two players, and it's a really good save again. Really good positioning from the keeper. Palms it away, and the ref blows full time, and it's 3 points going back to Kenilworth Road, who ironically we were at on Monday when we was watching the England under-21s. But yeah, very frustrating performance from the Lions. Probably done just enough to get a point. Luton will feel like they deserved all 3 points. It's frustrating. It was a frustrating game. Zach, who would you say was our man of the match?
It's a tricky one today because we didn't really have a standout player. We had a couple good performances. Like I thought Saville and Denor in the midfield were brilliant. They were confident. They got stuck in. They found the passes that they needed to. So I'd say one of them two.
Yeah, I'd probably say Denor as well. I thought Denor had a really good game. Frank, who was your man of the match?
I don't know. Both midfielders played pretty well, so I might give it to both of them.
Cool. And we'll probably. Who have we got next? Who's it? Oh, it's QPR away, isn't it? Yeah. We'll have to have a. We don't normally do much at QPR. I can't remember the last time we've won. Did we win there last year? No, we didn't.
No, it was 2 years ago. Watmore and Burke.
Oh yeah. We don't often win at QPR, so it'd be a tough game and another 12:30 kickoff. But yeah. So we'll see you next weekend away at QPR. Thank you very much for watching the Mill Drive home. There is only one way we can end it. No one likes us.
We don't care.